everybody, and welcome into Spark Field in lovely Upper Dublin, Pennsylvania, where we have a David versus Goliath boys lacrosse matchup between the Upper Dublin Flying Cardinals and Avon Grove. It's my pleasure to be joined for the first time since basketball season by none other than Charlie Hug. Charlie, thank you for answering the call of duty and coming out to broadcast with us tonight.
Thank you, Brian. I'm glad to be here with you. We got a beautiful day here in Upper Dublin. 62 degrees here at Spark Field. We have number 2 Upper Dublin taking on number 4 Avon Grove.
Mike, what's their mascot? Sun Devils?
Upper Dublin in white today, Avon Grove, and the maroon and the yellow.
These two teams have had a history, if you will, and Upper Dublin currently ranked number 2 in the state of Pennsylvania. Avon Grove ranked 4 for what it's worth. Upper Dublin beat Episcopal Academy, which was a monumental victory for them, and by the transitive property and people that Avon Grove has lost to, Upper Dublin in the rankings is better than Avon Grove. But Lucas Roselli is going to be in the center circle and lose the opening faceoff as we're underway from Spark Field, and the first shot on net is blocked by Dylan Lejeski. And the players on the team said it before the game, Avon Grove is going to be dangerous in transition, and that's really what they're worried about.
Yeah, Avon Grove, they're coming off a loss to Malvern Prep, their first loss of the season. It was a very scrappy game. Malvern Prep scoring 16 points on them, something unheard in the league that Malvern Prep comes from, so this game's going to be scrappy.
16-4 the final score of that game, an absolute beatdown, and demoralizing beatdown that is on Avon Grove. And they're going to come try to catch this work from the Flying Cardinals today. Upper Dublin in their offensive set, really trying to make something happen but not force anything unnecessary. Shot off the mark, ricocheted as Jerry Bartle has it now. 16, that's Colin Asper. 14, Romig. 12, Brian McCary. Number 0, Max Weinbrake. And Romig looking to attack, and he gets knocked down. He's on the ground, and that is a turnover for Upper Dublin.
Good first possession there. They were able to get a shot off movement, but just unable to get a second shot attempt, and they turn it over.
You can only have so many people on either side of the field at once, so that's what we're seeing now for you non-lacrosse savvy players, and that is a backcourt violation, the equivalent in lacrosse. Not sure what it's called, but that's what it looked like.
I think that comes as a result of the good defense by Upper Dublin, right?
Come sit. Yes, on the side. And it is my absolute pleasure to throw it to our in-house lacrosse expert, Colin Osborne. Colin, what did we just see there on the ruling?
Well, what you saw was an offsides penalty. So basically, you can't have too many people on one side of the field, which is the 50, and that side starts at the 50. So you can't have what is usually common is you can't have 4 middies and 3 attack, resulting in 7 players on one team of the side.
Very interesting. Thank you. We will go to you for all of our lacrosse 101 needs. And that pass took his eye off the ball there for a second to Brian McCary. And it's a turnover. Avon Grove is going to take it. The smaller field definitely plays a factor. Upper Dublin, the only team that plays on such a small field. And it is definitely an advantage for them. Avon Grove, not used to playing this small, and it really requires you to have tighter passes and more accuracy.
Yeah, the beautiful sports complex that we have here in Upper Dublin gives us the opportunity to play on its own lacrosse field. It's not sharing with a football field like other schools have. This is solely for lacrosse and then field hockey in the spring.
I wish we had our external mic on because Max Weinbrake absolutely cracked the Avon Grove player on the other side. You could hear from a mile away. But advanced across midfield, and Avon has it behind the net. Anthony Sermonera playing defense on number 29, the unnamed number 29. And that is in the goal, and Avon Grove strikes first.
Yeah, you had him one-on-one, able to get a move. Kind of did a half spin, got past him, and bounced it into the net past Dylan Lejeski.
That was number 29 that scored. That would be O'Doherty. Roster's a little spotty here, so we apologize for the lack of names, but we're getting up to it. Just going to write that down here. And it's 1-0 in favor of Avon Grove with just 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter of play. Roselli looking to get redemption from the first face-off that he did not win. Let's see if he can win this one here. He's digging around, and no luck for Lucas Roselli on Nate Hammond, the face-off man for Avon Grove. And these face-off guys, they take a face-off and they get off the field.
I'd just like to say one thing. Lucas Roselli, if you're watching this, I sold you that stick last year for $40, and you still owe me $20 for that stick. So, just so you know.
You know what? Not gonna. Honesty is the best policy. So thank you for calling him out on that. I really appreciate that.
Thank you. I've just been waiting for my money.
Okay, cool.
While we have another man coming onto the field, and there's a little break in play. Avon Grove, Avon Grove, Avon Grove. What is this?
Avon.
Avon? Sure.
Oh, you're just asking me what it is?
It is. I'm not sure how to pronounce
okay.
it.
That's cool. Oh, and an errant pass. Avon reels it in. That's O'Doherty chasing it down. Malik Bootman, the beast in basketball and football. Playing stellar defense there. And Avon gets a quick shot off. And that was number 8 with the goal. Again, we've got to look up his name, but Upper Dublin down 2 early. It was said to me by one of the players that if they could keep Avon under 5 goals, it would be a successful game, and it is not looking like that is very likely right now.
2 quick scores. Not even 5 minutes has gone by in this first quarter.
That was Muller.
Looks like it's going to be a high-scoring affair today.
Roselli digging around, and a lost face-off for Lucas Roselli. He is 0 for 3, and Upper Dublin gets it. Nick Sowers, the long pole and the green top, chases that ball down, and Dylan Majeski's going to take it up. You see this only in lacrosse, real life lacrosse, that is, that the goalie really plays an integral part in the defense. They'll actually, take it across midfield and score. Dylan Majeski has plenty of goals to his name. I've seen the videos on Instagram, and it happens. Very skilled player he is. Asper thinking about a shot. Oh, Colin, you can go sit with your parents if you want. Rome got his stick poked away, and Asper has it now. Charlie, based on your years of lacrosse expertise, what is Upper Dublin not doing in the beginning of this game that is the reason for their 2-0 deficit?
They're not attacking like Avon Grove is. Avon Grove's down there. They're taking their men one-on-one, getting towards the net. These guys, so far, they've been standing around passing it. Might be a good strategy. I'm not very sure.
Well, you've been playing lacrosse for 15 years.
Indeed.
You're still in your professional career. I guess not. Max Weinbrake looking to attack, and that shot sails wide, and they say it's going to be Cardinal ball. But you're helping. And Upper Dublin is going to have it behind the net now, and they're going to cycle it around. Upper Dublin with their offensive sets once again. They've been working on it on these small fields. It's even better practice to practice precision and accuracy on the smaller field. They're fighting for it at midfield, and that ball is going to stay in. Brian McCary whiffs on it, and Avon has it. They're on a fast break, if you will. This is what they were scared about. And that goal is not a goal.
Great save there by Dylan Majeski. It was one-on-one, him and the offensive player. Just able to get it. Save that one there.
Looks like he extended his leg out.
Yeah.
But it's like he was flipping around.
I'm just getting word now that our Colin Osborne has been signed as the lacrosse expert for the rest of the season. So thank you, UDTV Network, for getting that deal done. I know his people working with our people, and ultimately we worked out a deal. So welcome to the team, Colin.
Thank you for having me. It's really great to be here.
Colin Osborne is signing a 3-year contract with UDTV and Network, and we look forward to having his lacrosse expertise for years to come.
I'm going to be here for the rest of the season and for even when I graduate.
Thank you. Thank you. Looking to attack, shed off a defender. Anthony Sermonera playing great defense, and Nick Sowers being a hound on defense.
Nick Sowers feeling the love from this Upper Dublin
That was
crowd.
disrespectful. Malik Bootman just got run over, and we don't see Malik get run over like that often.
He's usually on the other side of that statement, in football at least.
Yeah, that was vicious. Oh, and that pass is going to sail wide, and Upper Dublin's going to have the ball. That was number 7, no name, putting in the work on Bootman.
Cardinals locking all windows and doors on that possession. Shout out Mark Zumoff, Sixers. Second series tonight.
No longer
against the Celtics.
broadcasting Mark Zumoff for the season.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's done because the national TV takes over.
Disappointing.
It is disappointing. Everyone's been tweeting. Thank you, Mark, for a great season.
Every season is a great season.
Special shout out to Mark Zumoff for being our top follower on Twitter.
For real.
And if you are not following us on Twitter, I don't know what you're doing. It is UD_broadcasting for all of your Twitter needs.
Does he
Upper
actually
Dublin.
follow us on Twitter?
He does actually follow us. He's
like
retweeted us a few.
Does he like our stuff?
He does. He loves our stuff.
All right.
No,
What about Merle? We got Merle yet?
Nah, not yet. Merle's my boy, though.
Merle's from around here.
Yeah. This kid's went to Upper Dublin. Shot on goal. Oh, skates wide for Max Weinbrink.
As you can tell, this broadcast is more for the visuals.
Yes. And now, Charlie, I have a question for you.
I'll see if I have an answer.
If you had a minute
Probably.
to run into those woods back there in that corner, how many lacrosse balls do you think you'd find?
Too many.
Well, from past experience of playing on Spark, ever since I was a youngin', I've too fiend for lacrosse balls back in those woods, and I can't tell you. There were some days where I'd find countless amounts of balls, some good, some bad, but there were other days when you could scavenge for all you want and you wouldn't find any.
And Roaming had a great
Opportunity.
set of moves there, but not good enough. And Max Weinbrink being a bully on the other end. Avon Grove in transition. This is something that they have to be careful of. Quick shot. Oh, and it's deflected by Dylan Majeski out of bounds. Avon has it. You know, when Malik Bootman is your, what's the word I'm looking for? Enforcer, if you will, and he gets run over, you know, it's got to be demoralizing for the team.
Well, of course, but you know that only fuels their fire, makes them want to get back at this Avon Grove team.
Another vicious shot. Skates wide. Sun Devils, just over 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter of play. Upper Dublin, as you guessed it, scoreless so far.
This game is far from over, though.
Anthony Sermonera playing incredible defense. And we want to know where the flag for the headshot is. I don't know where it is. I will say quietly so you don't offend anybody.
There was no headshot.
Thank you. Sometimes you got to keep things on the DL for obvious reasons. Oh, and that shot, no good. Jake DeMartile in pursuit. Oh, right in the middle, and that is going to be a goal for Avon Grove by way of the stick of Jason Lengel. 3-0 Avon Grove leads. 1:38 remaining in the first quarter, and Upper Dublin needs to get some offense going.
Yeah, just too many offensive rebounds, should I say, for that Avon Grove team. Too many second chance opportunities. They had a bunch of shots on that possession. One of them had to end up going in.
You know, the layups have to start. Roxport, sorry about that. We have
We have to have someone go crash the boards.
Oh, 100%. You can zoom in a little bit. We have, other than the fact that it's 3-0, we have 5 cameras total covering this game. Just a lot of cameras, more than we usually see at any Upper Dublin games, let alone an Upper Dublin lacrosse game here at Spark.
It's a very big game we have going on here.
2 versus the 4. Upper Dublin, once again, talk of the town, 20th in the nation, but they're not playing like it right now.
Now, we're in 2 different conferences, so this game potentially has no effect on the playoff seeding.
No, I believe they're in District 1 as well, so it does.
But they're in a different
conference.
Right.
Yeah, but districts for state playoffs?
It's the same. But I'm just saying, what does this game mean?
I'm pretty sure didn't we beat them for the district playoffs a few years ago? Yeah, we beat them to win the district championship in 2016. So they are in our district. So this game kind of matters.
All right.
As we are under a minute to play here in the first quarter, Upper Dublin scoreless, 3-0. Oh, and a great acrobatic save by Dylan Majeski and Malik, and timeout called. Was that a timeout? Timeout called by Coach Sowers with 47 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And now, while we're here, we're not going to go to a commercial break. We're actually going to go to Lacrosse Fun Facts, brought to you by Carfax. Show me the Carfax. Colin, take it away.
All right. So, did you know Avon Grove has won 3 out of the last 3 regular season matchups between these 2 teams? But, fun fact, 3 years ago in 2016, Upper Dublin beat Avon Grove in the District 1 playoffs to then advance to the District 1 championship. I'm sorry. Yes, it was the District 1 championship.
Well, the more you know.
The more you know.
There we go. Thank you, Colin, for those lax facts.
Lax. Show me the lax facts. Yeah, that's our new thing. Show me the lax facts. Flying Cardinals deprived of a goal right now, and they would love to get on the board at some point. Because, Charlie, you know how you win in a sport like this?
Hard work and determination?
No, you score more goals than the other team.
All right.
So, scoring 0 goals and Avon Grove already having 3 is not a recipe for success.
No, especially not at the end of the first quarter.
Well, we still have 47 seconds.
All right, we'll see what happens. But as you said, Colin Asper, the attack man on this team, plans on offense. He was saying that we have to score, or we have to hold them to 5
Colin,
points.
it was an anonymous source. It might have been Colin. I'm not sure.
It was someone on the Upper Dublin team,
Yeah.
so we had to hold them to
5 goals or less.
5 goals.
Yeah.
We already have 3 in this first quarter.
And it was not. The statement was not. 5 goals per quarter. It was 5 goals total.
Yes,
Yeah. Well, no. I'm just making it clear for the fans at home.
that's all that matters.
Yes, it is. So Upper Dublin's going to have the ball.
While we're talking about these fans at home, you guys are the reason that we do this. We'd like to thank you for tuning in for every show, every episode. What do we call this?
Sowers looking to. And is that a delayed penalty I see? Hold. It stays white ball. The ref said it loud enough for me to hear it, so I don't need an explanation. Great job by Nick Sowers to attack there with the defense, the deep hole. It's also called the long pole, affectionately. The long pole.
That was my old position.
Oh, Brian McCary rips a shot in there, but it skates. It hit him in the dome, as we got from Colin Osborne. 20 seconds in this first quarter. Upper Dublin would love to get a quick little buzzer beater here, if they could.
Is this a sport where you hold it for the last shot?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
TNS. Time and score.
7. Why not?
1 second.
Oh, and that's the buzzer, the horn, the beep at the end of the first quarter. Upper Dublin stays scoreless. It is 3-0 in favor of the Avon Grove Sun Devils. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the start of the second quarter here on UDTV.
Oh boy, there are so many classes to choose from. I don't know which one to pick.
Do you want to know the best class to join this year?
Of course. I think I will join the UDTV.
This is UDTV.
We are back for the start of the second quarter here from Lower Spark in Fort Washington, where the Flying Cardinals trail Avon Grove 3-0 after 12 minutes of play. Definitely not how they wanted to play and wanted to start the game, and I know Coach Sowers definitely had something to say to them at the intermission and say, step it up. This isn't Cardinal lacrosse we're playing. We are playing another brand of lacrosse. So they're going to look to get back into their brand and play winning lacrosse. Lucas Roselli finds his home in the center circle, and we are just about ready to start the second quarter. We have a encroachment penalty on White. Avon Grove is going to get the ball now. Oh, and the ball's in the Avon Grove end. Well, really, that's the Upper Dublin end, but Avon Grove possesses it. Great defense by Malik Bootman and Anthony Sermonera. Bootman in pursuit, and he battles it free. Nick Sowers given a little whack, and timeout call by Avon Grove. He knew he was in trouble, and they needed a timeout. More LAX facts presented by Carfax. Colin?
Did you know lacrosse is the fastest sport on 2 feet?
What does that mean? What defines the fastest sport on 2 feet?
Fastest sport on 2 feet just means how fast the game is played.
See, I don't know if that can be quantitatively proved.
Nah, I think it can be proved. I feel like it's measured by steps.
Really?
Yes. By steps.
All right, you're going to go find some more research on that claim, and then you're going to get back to us at the next break, and we're going to see if that is real or fake news.
I will get on that.
Thank you. Charlie Hug back from his water break.
It was actually a still thirsty break. There's nothing in your car.
Did you find? Oh, there was nothing. Yes, there was. Not even the front seat.
I mean, half empty.
But you're not gonna drink that?
No.
All right. It's your prerogative. So as you saw there, I don't know if you saw it, but Avon Grove got a little scared, so they had to call a timeout.
Oh.
And now Avon Grove has it in the Upper Dublin zone. Upper Dublin looking for a defensive stand here. Defensive shift here is Sam Poland, Brody Balassa, Jake DiMartile, Nick Sowers, Anthony Sermonera, and Malik Bootman. Shot ripped wide. And Charlie, I don't know if you know this or not, but you did play lacrosse, so
I did.
The long pole sprints after the ball so that they can be the closest one to the ball on a missed shot.
Indeed, they do.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
How did you play lacrosse without knowing the rules?
Dude, I played 1 year. I was kind of peer pressured into it. They didn't have enough kids. Said
Were you
try
good?
it out. I
Were you
said
good?
I'll go for it. I was decent. I was the only 8th grade long pole.
Really?
I started along with 2 7th graders.
Did you know?
Yeah, I like to think I was pretty good.
Nick, you're going to need to be a little quieter if you're sitting over here. The mics pick up everything. Thanks. And we got Nikki out of here. And 10 minutes remain. Albert Alvin putting in the work on defense here. Oh, an agile spin move there. and I don't know what's happening. I don't see the ball.
We like to call the old-fashioned LAX scrum.
Get the ground ball, the call from the fans, and I completely agree with them. That is a crucial part. You know, in basketball, you say dive, get on the floor, dive for those loose balls, and I don't know if diving is really the most effective way to pick up a lacrosse ball, but you know, you gotta scrap for the loose ball, really pick it up and gain possession.
Now my job is to long pull.
Was.
Of course, you want to try to go
Past
for the
tense.
ball, but you also want to smack the stick of the other guy so that they don't get it.
Ooh, great save there. Balassa playing great defense there with his long pull. Number 3 thought about a shot. He heard footsteps. And Upper Dublin retreats into their zone defense. Colin, do they play a zone defense in lacrosse, or is it really more of a man-to-man?
Really, in lacrosse, you can play both defenses.
What are they playing right now?
Well, right now, you can see they're in a man's defense. Actually, no, wait, they're in a zone. You could tell by the way Jake Martil, 44, is slouching on his man at X, number 3.
Thank you very much for the insight. Charlie, I hope you don't think you're replaced by Colin, because you're not. It's nothing personal. It's just
That's
like,
right. I'm not that big of a LAX
you're,
bro.
you're doing color. You're still doing color. Just he knows more about lacrosse than you do.
Of course.
Nothing personal.
What is he, our lacrosse specialist? What were you calling him?
Yeah, something like that. I really forget.
He doesn't have a title. Just an honorary member of the
I wouldn't
broadcasting
go
club.
that far. Oh, and a great save by Dylan Lejeski. Lejeski has been, other than those 3 goals that he let up, he's been playing terrific in the net today, stopping every other shot he's faced.
Let's go back to Colin on this one. Would you say this is a low-scoring game, high-scoring game, average-scoring game so far?
In my personal opinion, I would feel this is a bit of a low-scoring game. I would expect the Cardinals and of their caliber this year to have scored maybe at least 2 goals. But who knows? They haven't played a team like this all season, and we could see how they adapt to it.
Yeah,
Thank you, Colin.
You can really tell that these are the number 2 and 4 teams in the state.
Absolutely.
A very close game, only 3 points separating the 2, and just very big defensive battle, very scrappy game.
Romig trying to make something happen with his feet. He could not. He dished it off. Upper Dublin tries to set it up from somewhere else. Brian McCary looking to attack. Nothing there. It's basically like basketball. Like, they're swinging it around, looking for a shot. A shot on goal, and it sneaks by the keeper, and spark of life is brought to Upper Dublin. Max Weinbrink sneaks it past the keeper and puts Upper Dublin on the board. 3-1 the score.
And you could hear from the crowd here, Weinberg was open almost that entire possession. They finally found him, and when they did, had a wide open shot, took it, and able to connect.
Nick Sauer is definitely talking smack right in front of us. I can see it. No secrets there. It's a tactic, a successful tactic. Roselli looking to win his first face-off of the game. Avon wins the face-off. They're out in transition. Oh, and that could have been a great opportunity for Avon Grove. And Upper Dublin retreats on defense. Looks like a little bit of a miscommunication there. Number 6, Nate Hammond, has been dominating on the face-offs. Lucas Roselli yet to grab one, but hopefully that changes. Say something about the ball movement.
Ball movement here. It's passing around a lot. Not much attacking. See a lot of cuts. They found a cutter there, just as I say it. But nice save by Lejeski.
Dylan Lejeski is an elite goalie. It was a great save by him there.
He is a senior, but it's not like we won't be losing too much. We have a very good sophomore goalie this year, and Sam Hoffman.
Great kid too. Tons of character.
Great kid. Skinny, his nickname. Skinny Hoffman.
Not important. We don't judge.
Thought I'd let them know. No, I don't call him that.
Doesn't matter to me.
I'm a skinny man myself. I don't like to
All
make
right, well,
fun of
you
the
know,
body
we're gonna
types
stop
of other
talking about
people.
body types on the broadcast. Thank you. It's not like Sports Illustrated. I appreciate your understanding. It's an educational program. Hansen looking to make something happen. I believe that's Hansen, is it? No, it's Jerry Bartle. I'm sorry.
Nice one.
Romig needs better cleats, spikier cleats. I don't know, but he's so agile and so quick that he's just falling all over the place. So definitely invest in some spikier spikes. Let's dig into the turf here at Spark,
And
which,
also,
by the way, is being redone over the summer.
I was just about to say that. I wasn't sure the last time this turf had been redone. It's supposed to be redone, I think, every 2 to 3 years.
Really?
I remember hearing something about that, and it has not been that recently. But this summer, it's going to definitely be needed.
This turf is all matted down. It's basically like playing on green carpet.
That is a great analogy.
Thank you. Oh, line break off the far post. So close to just going in the net, but it doesn't. But a great effort there by Weinbrake. We are way more than halfway through the second quarter. It is 4:46 remaining in the second. And that shot sails wide. But Upper Dublin definitely getting some shots on goal.
Definitely.
Romig finds Hansen behind the net, and they swing it around.
A lot of noise coming from the field. Defense calling out their positions. Offense saying they're open. Who else is open? Where they are on the field.
It sounds like dogs barking.
There are a bunch of dogs out on this field right now.
Yeah, something like that.
DAWG dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Williams finds Weinbrake, thought about ripping a shot right inside, and they put it in the net. Jed Hansen, the great goal there from close range, and it brings the Cardinals within one.
Beautiful play by Upper Dublin there. Hansen cutting into the middle. Weinbrake able to find him, and by that point, he was almost guaranteed to make that shot. He was about 2 feet away. Goaltender had nothing to do. Goalkeeper.
Colin, is it a goalkeeper or a goaltender in lacrosse?
It's really just a goalie.
Goal.
All right, that
All
was.
right.
Could've
There he
just
is
played
again, coming in clutch with those lax facts.
No, that wasn't a lax facts. Lax facts are like fun things. That wasn't fun.
Coming in clutch again with the fact.
Well, in hockey, they're very strict about calling them the tender.
Tender. Chicken. I had a chicken tender hoagie before.
Did you? Where'd you get it?
Good old Wawa.
Who drove you there?
Brian Mermelstein.
That's what I thought.
But thank you again, Brian Mermelstein, for the Wawa.
Timeout called by Coach Sowers there. Upper Dublin had it, and they needed a quick break. And instead of going to the commercial, Mr. Tranis, if you're watching this, which you're probably not, you're going to love that we're not going to commercial here and not cutting it up. Another edition of Lax Facts presented by the Carfax. Do we have more information on the last Lax Fact?
Yeah, so the last fact was that lacrosse was the fastest sport on 2 feet, and you wanted more research, so I found some more research. One, if you Google that, it comes up lacrosse, field lacrosse. Two, and when you click on a link, it says lacrosse is often referred to as the fastest moving sport on 2 feet based on how fast the ball can move through the air from one person to person. This adds an aspect of suspense to the game as anything can happen at any point.
Here's another question for you. What's the fastest sport on 4 feet?
Ooh. That'll be for the next edition of Lax Facts. Stay tuned.
Can we give him like a theme song or something? I feel like there should be
Lax
something.
Facts.
Yeah.
Lax Facts. Lax Facts. Well, 3-2, Upper Dublin well within striking distance now, scoring 2 unanswered goals. 3:45 remaining in the first half. Second quarter, same difference.
Now that I think about it, I guess the sport that you play that's not on 4 feet, I guess would be racing. I guess that would be the fastest
Ooh.
sport.
Well, that's sitting. You're sitting when you're
That's
doing
what I'm
that.
saying. Is saying it's
What about-
best on 2 feet.
What about esports?
Explanation? Is that like video gaming?
Yeah, like video games. Like I'll give you an example. The professional 2K league, which actually opening day is tomorrow, on Twitch.
All right.
The Sixers Gaming Club.
I don't see how that's fast.
Well, they're playing 2K. Their hands are moving pretty fast on the controllers.
They are pretty good at that.
And their players, they're holding RT and they're making sure they're sprinting.
That's a good one to look up. I don't know. All right, well, that's enough of our yapping. This game's about to start back up.
Upper Dublin has it in their own zone, and they're going to look to break the press. But there's always a press in lacrosse. And Weinbrake dashes for the center line, and he gets there. Weinbrake with that breakaway speed. And that ball stolen away from Jerry Bartle. And, a great outlet pass there. Avon Grove in transition. And the shot is in for Avon Grove. And I don't know why they're booing. Maybe it was a cheap shot or maybe they're just mad.
I don't know, but either way, that was just a beautiful play by Avon Grove all the way down. Beautiful, about, I'd say, 30-yard outlet pass down to half. He passed it ahead, and then a quick little pass to the side of the net where he just put it in.
Oh, I'm receiving word in my right ear that we have a lacrosse explanation from Colin Osborne back in the studio. Colin?
Well, basically, just like how in any other sport, if you're coming to a home environment, the way Avon Grove is coming here, and a tough stadium or field to play in, you're gonna get some boos from the crowd.
I thought it was like a cheap shot or something stupid.
I didn't see any cheap shot. I might be wrong.
Well, you are stationed in the replay center, so you should be seeing everything.
I was researching my daily timeout LAX fact.
Oh, thank you. Flax facts. Only plural. That was Russo on the goal there, number 22.
The weather here is not that hot, but when the sun's hitting you,
Ooh.
it is steamy out here. Squinting. You got the glasses on.
What was the call? What was that call?
Using the free hand, also known as a ward, you can't hold one stick on your hand with the ball and push away with your free hand.
Some would consider that
Do you need more explanation or no?
No, Nick Sowers just got that thrown away, and a lot of yelling going on right now. A whole commotion on the field. The locomotion, commotion, and what the heck is happening? Timeout, Avon Grove. Wow, a lot of screaming, a lot of sticks hitting each other, and should we go to a commercial or should we go to more lax facts?
It depends.
We're going to go to the first commercial of the game. We'll be right back after this.
All right.
We compete in the first tech challenge against other robots in a tournament fashion to complete certain objectives. This year's challenge is called Relic Recovery. It's all really cool and it gives us hands-on experience with building and programming robots for specific purposes.
It's a good experience for a lot of engineering people as well as computer science people. There's programming involved, electronics, and actual designing.
Robots, you know.
We welcome you back into Lower Spark for 2:13. That is my birthday remaining in the first half of play. February 13th. Everyone wish me a birthday shout out next year. Everyone wish me a happy birthday. My Instagram is at Mermal213. So do not hesitate to go follow me there. All right, thank you. Malik Bootman being a pest on defense. Oh, and a great foot save by Dylan Lejeski.
I'm looking up.
Oh, and a lot of people knocked around. And DeMartile has it, and he's running out in transition. And he does a spin move. Oh, he puts him on skates. Ain't nothing down there. Falls down, and Jake DeMartile breaking ankles.
That's my boy.
Shout
It's
out
my
to
math class.
BPF Jesse Jones, the founder of Jelly Fam, the inspiration on that call. Can we put our phone away, please?
Trust me, you want me to have it out.
No, I don't.
It's gonna pay off later.
Romig passes it. Is that X? Okay, cool. Can't call him Malcolm X, though. That'd be mean.
I don't think Malcolm X has any correlation to lacrosse.
Nope, none at all. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Beautiful day here at Spark Lower Spark. And Upper Dublin down by 2, 4-2 the score, looking to attack right now, though, in the offensive end. Romig rips a shot and it skates just wide.
Yes, they're just gonna stay with Upper Dublin. Did that go off of someone on Avon Grove? Or?
No, you see, if you shoot and you're the closest one to the ball when it goes out of bounds, it's your ball.
Well, all right then.
Brian really learning the game.
Yep. Under 30 seconds. They really want to make something happen. Roselli in for the offensive possession. We don't see that a lot. Usually gets on for the faceoff and just scampers off, but he's on out there for these offensive possession. 13 seconds remaining. They're definitely going to want a shot on goal. Not let this opportunity get wasted. And they throw it away, and 3 seconds. Oh, Nick Sowers putting a little spin move sauce there, and 4-2 the score after 2 quarters. Upper Dublin definitely not happy with the way they're playing, but Avon still under 5 goals.
Let's see if we can hold that for the next 2 quarters.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back with the second half, maybe a halftime show, but probably the second half of lacrosse from Lower Spark Field right after this. Welcome back into Cardinals Lacrosse here on UDTV. Score is 4-2 in favor of Avon Grove. Upper Dublin looking to recover from their first half woes and come out on fire in the second half. Charlie, what are the keys to the game? What do they have to do to come back and ultimately win this?
There's gonna have to be more aggressive on offense, take some more shots, try to keep their defense sound. Four shots or 4 goals is not a lot for this Avon Grove team, so their defense has been playing good. Just have to be more aggressive on the offensive end.
Day shaping out to be a beautiful one. It was freezing this morning. I was wearing longs and longs, sweatpants and a sweatshirt, but much nicer now, and the sun goes behind the clouds, so I might have to take that back. But beautiful day here for some Cardinals lacrosse.
The sun's very hot, but the weather itself is very nice.
Yeah. Sermonera playing defense on Avon Grove. They do not want Avon to get on the board first in the second half. Upper Dublin needs the momentum.
Nice job, Anthony!
Crowd, I guess that'd be the equivalent of getting on their feet, but no. DeMartile playing defense. Oh, and that shot through the 5-hole of Dylan Lejeski. And that is a goal for Avon Grove. See how I did goal there, but Grove. 5-2. Lucas Roselli needs to have a big half in the face-off circle. He really needs to convert on those opportunities he's given.
He's yet to win one so far in this game.
It's a great next-gen stat. We're all about the analytics here at UD Broadcasting. Nice little breeze coming from the... I don't know what direction that is. Can you find out what direction that is, please? Avon Grove out in transition. Oh, and that shot sails wide. Oh, and the hustle of Dylan Lejeski gives Upper Dublin the ball. Great work there. Oh, and some havoc over there. And it'll be Upper Dublin ball, I think. Yep, Upper Dublin ball it is. Upper Dublin ball.
That's it, buddy. Do it.
Roselli looking to put on the moves. Oh, and he turns on the Jets, threads the needle at any... Oh, and a flag. Oh, the ref with a big wind-up. That is the first flag of the day. That was a very large wind-up for the flag throw there. I appreciate that effort by the referees. And is it the next time Avon touches it, it'll be...
It's when the ball hits the ground.
Oh,
or
so...
goes out of bounds.
So, like, if he just, like, throws it on the ground, will it be...
Yes.
Okay.
I feel a LAX fact coming.
So what if he shoots and it hits the ground, but then it goes in?
If it shoots but hits the ground and goes in, then we will know. See?
Like that?
See? Then he didn't... See there? He wouldn't announce the flag. But now, since the goal is scored, Upper Dublin will get the goal and hopefully be man up, depending on who the flag is on.
Beautiful work there. Who scored that? Was that Carey or Lucas? Carey Roman gets his first goal of the day, and Upper Dublin has some life in him.
All right, now, Colin, what's the difference between just a regular penalty call and a flag?
Yeah, it's a great question.
There is no difference. A penalty call or a flag, same thing. Tomato, tomato.
So flag just takes more time, so why do they even do it?
What do you mean flag takes more time?
Like, you know, when they throw a flag, it's like, oh, what's it going to be? But, like, oh, I guess the difference is, like, when they just want to call a foul, it's just, like, on a dead ball anyway, and they, like, whistle, and they're like, it's, like, you know, more fast-moving. And a flag, I guess they throw it, like, when the other team's in the middle of a rhythm, so they don't interrupt. I don't know. I don't play lacrosse. Roselli,
I think you're overthinking this.
Oh, Roselli does not win that one, but great effort there.
I think what we're trying to say is how come sometimes they just blow the whistle and say holding, while other times they throw the flag and wait for the play to stop.
Well, really, when they throw the flag, it's a more serious call, but they want the game to continue on until there's a break. But say if it's something less serious, like we saw earlier in the ward, then they'll call it immediately and then turn the ball over.
So it's like a delayed penalty.
Yes.
Cool.
Now, for all our non-hockey fans, what is a delayed penalty?
It's just when they call a penalty and then they wait until the other team touches it and then they tell them what the penalty is. No more depth. Well, if you play the game the right way, there won't be any more penalty calls, though.
Best way they can today.
Yeah, for sure. Avon has the ball now. And he is looking to... Oh, Nick Sowers in pursuit, and they're all fighting. They're all standing at the edge. Sermonera, whiffs there. Oh, that was a missed opportunity. And Malik Bootman, the enforcer, drops back on defense. I find it so funny that they like have to try to stay on the other side, but they like reach as far as they can and try to get the ball.
Basketball.
Yeah, something like that.
Always making connections here, UD Broadcasting.
Yeah. Cackles from over there. Just about 4 minutes into the third.
Don't like that one.
Oh, a great save there by Lejeski. Oh, and the ball is loose in the... Oh, and they scoop it up. Scoop-de-poop, poop-de-scoop. Poop-de-scoop, loop-de-poop. Shout out Kanye West. Lejeski thought about bringing it out himself, but not going to do it. Roselli in transition. And he pulls it back out. They're going to set up their offense. This offense has been a little quiet, but when they are working, they're working quite well and efficiently, I might add. So Max Weinbrake, the big goal scorer, looking to, do what he does best, score some goals. Thanks, Charlie.
Yeah, Coach Cyrus has some words to tell him at halftime. Huddle.
Score, basically what he told him. He said score.
Score, yeah.
Score
Simple
more than
as
the other
that.
team. Yep, that's how it works. And they're swinging it around. Romeg looking to attack. And he's getting hacked from all sides. Passes it. Into Bartle. And Bartle looking to make something happen. Oh, and that skates out wide. And great hustle there by Jed Hansen to be the closest one to the ball so that it was Upper Dublin ball. Yeah, Lucas Roselli, usually just a face-off. Oh! Oh, put him on skates there. Ain't nothing down there. What are they saying?
3. They're calling out a play, number 3.
Okay, cool.
So does that mean the play is going to number 3, or is that just...
I would...
Play number
so,
play number 3.
So there's a list of plays, and this is the 3rd play.
Cool. In lacrosse, is it like a concrete play or more like a set?
What do you mean by concrete and what do you mean by...
Like you go here, they go there, or is it kind of just like...
it's more of a concrete play for sours, I would know from past experience.
Good. Oh, and Upper Dublin has it. Look, that looked like it was going to be the other way, but we're not complaining. And they're pushing and shoving and all kinds of good stuff out there. Roselli. Oh. Oh, and the big flag throw there. Tremendous effort by the Zebras. They want to make it count. Should be a 1-minute penalty on slashing. We'll see what the call for the hash-slinging slasher is, but Upper Dublin with an opportunity here.
Another one.
With a penalty on the way. Run it again, Jerry. Here from the bench. Play 3 is what they're running, if you're wondering. Romeg switching directions. That's a rip. Oh, Beyblade's no good, and let's see what the call is. Oh, what does that mean?
So I was right on the call. It was a slash, and it looks like it's going to be on number 13. He's going to spend a minute in the box.
No, there's no literal box. There's no cage or anything.
It's more like a set of lines that you have to stay in between until your time is up.
What happens if you go outside of those lines?
Well, you have to substitute someone else to sit in the box for you.
Yeah, but like, what if there's like a beehive right in the middle and you're like standing like a few inches outside of the box? Is that okay?
Well, you have to be tough to play the sport, so you have to be tough to withstand an entire beehive.
You kind of deserve it if you're in the box anyway.
The sin bin.
Yeah,
you must have done something bad to deserve those bees.
You can think of it as like a timeout corner.
There you go.
Can't play in the game for a minute.
I feel like it's much more effective to have like an actual box. Oh, and a
wow,
beautiful dish from Ish.
Max, Jason Williams.
What? No, Max Weinbrake scored it.
Oh, my bad. I got the zeros mixed up.
Yeah, you're right.
We'll leave you to the facts.
Show me the Carfax. Max Weinbrake with his second of the day is 2 goals, 1 assist on the game. Great job by him there to take it up high. And, in basketball, when you rip down a rebound, you don't want to put the ball on the floor. You want to keep it up. And that's exactly what he did. He got the ball, didn't hesitate, catch, and shoot.
Yeah, he played that one perfectly. And just like that, it's now a 1-point game with about 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, we're in the third quarter. Roselli, maybe he'll have some momentum. Maybe he'll get his first faceoff. Who knows? Only time will tell. And he does. And Roselli gets it. He's out in transition. And the crowd energized Lucas Roselli getting his first faceoff win of the game. Nothing from Charlie. Charlie's silent. Charlie, can you talk like every 30 seconds just so we know you're still alive?
I'm here. I'm just...
Cool.
Right now, I'm more of a fan than a broadcaster.
Well,
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, you should.
Tap out.
No. There will be no tapping out.
If I'm tapping out to anyone, it will be Dom Perry, who's back there on
Scoop-de
camera.
whoop.
Shout out
Romig,
Dom. Always
oh.
shouting out Dom. Good point.
They have it out to Hansen, looking to attack, rips a shot. Oh, off the shin of the keep, and the keeper had a little issue getting up there, but he wants the ball back. That looked like something LeBron James would do. He'd flop, and then he'd ask for the ball right back from his teammate.
Oh yeah, but I feel like if you took a Jed Hansen rip to the legs, you'd have some trouble getting up too.
Where's the ball?
Right up top, number 9.
Oh, thank you. 6 being called, the devil being summoned for the Sun Devils. See what I did there? You saw what I did there?
That was a good one.
Thank you.
Pretty good.
Yeah. It's Coach Reynolds over there. He has been my substitute once or twice. Oh, great defense there by Anthony Sermonera. Upper Dublin needs to lock all windows and doors here, and that shot finds its way into the net.
Yeah, and it seems like every time Upper Dublin scores, the momentum switches. Avon Grove is able to get a shot back. This game has been almost a 2-point game this entire time.
So, to win a game, you have to not only score more, but now that they're at a deficit, you have to score, and then the other team you have to score more points than the other team, ultimately. That's how it works. All right, thanks, Dom.
Dom, that's why you're behind camera, bud.
No, Dom is our all-sport analyst. Now, if you're a true fan and you're watching this on YouTube, please leave a comment. Would you like us to start a weekly podcast? Let us know. See, no flag there, white hold, and it's red ball. Swinging it around is Avon Grove. 6-4 the score. 3:30 remaining in the third quarter of play.
Miriam, do you know if we got any subscribers on our YouTube channel?
I'm subscribed.
You subscribe?
Yeah.
Anyone else?
I don't know. I think we have like a special channel, so I don't know if you can like see how many subscribers there are.
All right. We got some views though. Well, like we'd say about 100 a video.
Yeah. Shout out to Philly.com for featuring our video that I made on their article about the girls basketball team. So shout out to Philly.com. Mike Owens. That was.
Congratulations, bud.
Thanks. Jake DiMartile. Oh, putting on. Oh, he lifts. He lifts. Sowers being attacked. Oh, and a great little shovel scoop-de-whoop there to carry Romig, who sets it back up.
Of course, those long defensive pulls help on defense, but once you get to offense, see it like there. There's a lot of room to hit the defense on the other team.
I wish we had like a sick long pull offense. Does that ever happen?
What, like a long pole offense?
Yeah.
I mean, you can have it. You can keep a long pole midi up on offense, but it's not smart.
Hansen thought about ripping a shot. Asper has it at the top. Haven't seen a lot of play from Asper today. Hasn't really been a factor in the game. Jed is due for a goal, according to the person to my right. And Upper Dublin swings it around. We're under 2 minutes. 6-4 still your score. Oh, and that one goes wide. Threw it away, yeah. Not something you want to do. The Avon Grove followers over there clapping. Whoop-de-scoop. What happened? That's it, Max. Oh, wine break nearly had it. Oh, and they push him down.
They got 10 seconds to get it over half.
10 seconds to get it over half. And they're fight. Oh, that surely could have been a.
Possession.
That doesn't matter. What? Oh my God, this is just chaotic. Asper's got to watch out from the blind side. Oh, and he makes it past. It's like, escaping a rabid pack of dogs, and you jump over the fence before they can get there because, they can't jump over that fence. It's a great job there by Colin Asper to imagine he was being chased by rabid dogs.
You're always thinking with those analogies.
Yep, yes, I am. Under a minute to play here in the third. 6-4 still the score. Oh, geez, Rick. Yeah, that was a miscommunication there. For sure. And Roselli has it on a fast break. He lifts, and they pull it back out. Weird on mic. It's okay. Just yeah. Great screen there by Jed Hansen. Upper Dublin, are they going to hold for one here?
20 seconds left. See what they can do.
They might try and get one shot off, see how it goes, but it's really...
Oh. Clock stops, and it's going to be Avon ball with 9 seconds. Oh, and he lets it fly. Hail Mary into the zone, and Lejeski has it. He's just going to run away, and that is going to do... Oh, and he lets it rip. Beyblade, let it rip. And that's going to do it for the third quarter of play. Both teams put one on the board, but it is still a 2-point game. Upper Dublin, they're going to need to score at least 3 more goals if they want to win the game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the fourth and final quarter of lacrosse here on UD TV.
Let that get in your belly and piss you off a little bit. All right, come back and work hard on Monday. Down me on 3. 1, 2, 3. If a bitch get a bad from it, then I never call her. Now she tripping, going crazy, nigga, tell her let her bubble. OG see me coming through and they say that's a baller. That's a baller. That's a nigga not in front of bottom, really in that order. Make a call, bring them pants down. Smoking loud like some ransom. Who's looking when they come around now? Cause they know me really got the crown now. Put my mask on, put the crown down, tell her. When it come to action, I'm singing out with me screaming murder. I'm singing all in all, I'm still through. Call them play like a audible.
This is UDTV.
12 minutes of lacrosse remain at Upper Dublin High School, where the Flying Cardinals trail 6-4. Add those, you get 10. Divided by 2 is 5. That's not relevant right now. The relevance is Upper Dublin's down by 2, and if they want to win this game, obviously they need to score. Also, Charlie needs to get off his phone. But Charlie, what do the Cardinals need to do at the end of this game to pull it out?
I've been saying they got to be aggressive all game, but I'll change it up. I'm going to say, I don't know.
All right, cool.
I think I'm just going to stick with the aggressive thing.
Thank you.
Get the ground balls. They got to get the face-offs and get something going off of those. No. That's where we'll go.
Avon Grove has it in not really transition. They just kind of went over there. Roselli's still out there. And I guess Roselli goes off the field when the other guy goes off the field. I guess that's how that works. Oh, the long pull out there on offense. Interesting look for Avon. They take him out of there. They know not to put him on Bootman Island. It's just not somewhere you want to be. Like, I like to vacation in Bahamas, Mexico, but you don't want to be on Bootman Island.
I like to call it Bootman Boot Camp.
Nah, but an island's like supposed to be happy.
You're not happy when you're on
Bootman
Boot Camp.
That's a good point. Oh, and that sneaks past the keeper. Dylan Lejeski not too happy about that. 7-4 your score here from Spark, and Upper Dublin's going to need a spark if they want to get back into this game and have a chance of winning it.
Down 3 with about 11 minutes to go. It's definitely doable, but they're going to really need to step it up.
What is the most goals you've ever seen scored in one quarter?
Most goals I've ever seen one scored?
One scored, yeah.
Well, in just any game, I've once seen a 8-goal comeback with 6 minutes left in the game.
Really?
Yes.
What level of play was that?
This was a Division I men's game, I believe, between Marquette and Villanova. And 8 goals in 6 minutes, and that was to get them into their conference championship, which led them to the playoffs.
So this is definitely doable.
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
If Marquette can do it, we can do it.
Roselli playing tight defense there on number 6. Nate Hammond. Sam Poland on the long pole out there. Can you only have a certain amount of long poles on the field at once?
Yes, you can. You can only have 4 long poles on the field at once.
So are
And
we
usually
talking?
the two other short sticks are specialized in defense.
So are we talking about like defensemen or literal like the long sticks? You cannot have more than 4 actual.
I mean,
long
I
sticks.
haven't seen four defensemen and some holding 2 long poles. That doesn't work out.
So
well.
could an offensive player use a long pole?
Yes, but you cannot use it as an attackman.
All right.
Good to know. What if you have one and you're like, I'm not an attackman, but you're actually an attackman?
That would be lying and cheating's not allowed.
Tip drill there, Avon ball.
He's like the lacrosse almanac. He's always got our back. It's Colin Osborne with the LAX facts.
Oh, and Dylan Lejeski does not know where the ball is. He deflected that and he scoops it up himself. Scoop-de-whoop-de-poop-de scoop.
I just like to say, if Mr. Tranis is watching, that was the reason I was on my phone getting those rhymes for Colin Osborne, our LAX facts.
100%. You lie like a rug.
Wow.
Upper Dublin definitely needs to make something happen on the offensive end. Score here would be a big boost in morale and on the scoreboard. It would definitely add 1 point if you get it in the back of the net, and that's the objective. It's like a carnival game, really. Get it in the back of the net, add 1 point to your scoreboard. It's really just...
How many tickets do you get if you get them?
Max going to put in that work. Retreats. And that's Hansen. Roselli has it off the bounce. Oh, Lucas Roselli spins. Dishes it in. Oh, and it's wide. Upper Dublin's going to keep possession.
Great attempt by Jerry Bartle coming around the net looking for the shot. All he needs is just a little bit more of an angle, and boom, it's right there.
Tangent of sine squared x plus cosine. Yep. Something like that. Shout out to Mr. Funson if you're watching this. Great math teacher. Quest for the 92. Yeah, something like that. Something like Chuck, start doing more color. Huh? At X. Oh, and that skates, but Weinbreak scoops it up like nothing ever happened. Romig takes... Oh! Where are you going? Puts him on skates. Let it rip. Beyblades. And that rips wide. Who shot that, Max Weinbreak?
That was actually Lucas Roselli.
Really?
Yes.
Cool. Bartle dishes it back out to Rome again. They're going to set up the offense. Roselli make... See, you can't have these things. That's my job. It's my job. Under 8. 4 minutes elapsed. Stay topside is the call from Max Weinbreak. No, it wasn't Max Weinbreak. That was the defenseman. Nah, cool. Lucas Roselli putting in the work on offense. Oh my God, those kids' cackles are gonna be the death of me.
Let him have their shot.
No. Oh, and McCary finds the top shelf.
Beautiful play by Brian McCary. Takes man one-on-one, hitting it almost top corner. Beautiful shot.
Wow, that was a snipe if I've ever seen one. Identified the upper 90 of the goal and let it rip right into the top left corner. Puts Upper Dublin on the board, brings it back within 2.
My old teammate. I guess you could say I helped him out, playing him on defense and all those
not a
practices.
chance.
No? I like to think so.
Yeah, no.
We have a change at our face-off.
Nick sat with the long ball? Colin, what is this?
You basically just want to hack at the other face-off man so he can hopefully lose control of the ball and you can easily pick it up for an easy ground ball.
Why haven't they been doing that all game?
You want to be careful with this because it can go either way and wrong, like this.
That didn't go wrong.
It actually went wrong for the Cardinals, but right for the other team.
Yeah. Well, I like the strategy. So is that kind of like pulling the goalie?
No, not really. You kind of do this in times of need when you want to take that risk and get an easy possession.
Well, so are they going to continue to do it, or is that like a one-time thing?
We'll see. I don't know what Coach Towers has in his bag.
Arsenal, yeah. Wow, Charlie, that's unprecedented. You've never seen that in your 15 years of lacrosse.
Right now, I have not.
No.
But you know, this Coach Sowers, he's of a different breed.
The youth from CCLC here on hand to watch this clinic of a game. Crooked Lacrosse Club, if you will. And they're just like laxing in front of all the fans. I just don't know if that's respectful for that the fans can see, but let the kids have their fun. And a beautiful scoopty-whoopty shovel for Zach Augustine, who gets that one in, and it expands the lead to 3 for Avon Grove.
Yeah, and it's now again a 3-goal lead with about 6 minutes remaining. We'll see what they can do. Upper Dublin.
They put Lucas Roselli back in the center circle. Upper Dublin. Still a relatively low-scoring game, but they are going to need to do something on offense. Is there anything they can do? Can they sacrifice a player to have another one go into the offensive end, like pulling your goalie, or is that not a thing?
No, like I said, each team can only have 6 field players on each side at a time, so not including the goalie.
That's stupid.
It is what it is.
Is it on? Look at this. Does that look on to you?
I'm not looking. Hold on red, white ball. Or no, red ball, rather. It was against Upper Dublin. The Upper Dublin coaching staff not too happy with the call from the Zebras. The third team in this game, it seems. We are just under the just over the halfway point. You hear Coach Sowers say, "Easy, Nick." Nick Sowers looking to, get some shots on the opponents while he can, and Coach Sowers not wanting to get out of hand. His son, you don't see that father-son interaction a lot. It's nice to see out here. All right, thanks for the input, Charlie.
You don't see the father-son thing a lot.
Oh, and the pass broken up. See if they can race to the ball, and Avon scoops it up. Great job there by Avon being aware of where the ball is. Oh, and another goal would quite possibly put this game on ice for Avon Grove.
Avon Grove in no particular hurry now.
They're just standing behind the net. Velosta's going to chase him. Oh, and a beautiful save by Dylan Lejeski. Oh, and Lejeski's going to take it out himself. No, he's not. Jake DeMartile is going to have it. And no, just kidding. Lejeski is going to be a part of the offense, or defense, rather. Inside, they need to make something happen with 4:30 remaining, down by 3. Oh, and there could have been some holding. Yeah. Where's my pencil? Oh, viciousness. Romig, and timeout call by Coach Sowers. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back after this short commercial break. .4:11 remaining in the ball game. Upper Dublin down by 3, 8-5 your score here. And Upper Dublin looking for a spark on offense. Are you falling sick? Are you becoming ill?
I'm just getting over an illness. The common cold.
Oh, lame. Romig lost the ball there for a second. They got it back. Upper Dublin, 4 minutes left to make some magic happen. Roselli quick on his feet, looking to put them on skates. There's Weinbrake with a spin move. Oh, off the mark there for Max Weinbrake. And Hansen looking to use his big body to create some space for a shot. Oh, and he gets pushed from behind. What is this? Oh, and the flag. Oh, and 2 flags. Mio Mayo. That was a big deal. Looking for a goal here on the flag pending. They need to start ripping some shots. They do want to value this possession. It's a great point.
Jesus.
And the refs are going to confer here. Let's see what the call is from the Zeebs. We look at the crew chief. Oh, and he's going to run over to the scorer's table, it appears. What's the call, Colin?
Seems like it's a push from behind. 1 minute.
Avon needs a timeout to talk about their man down that they're going to face for the next minute, is it, Colin?
Yes.
Okay, well, you know what that means.
Everyone's man up. And
No, you're wrong. We have quite possibly our last installation of LAX Facts presented by Carfax. Colin?
Well, it seems like we were introduced to Mrs. Sowers, who is the mother of Michael Sowers. And fun fact, Michael Sowers is 4th in the nation in points per game,
Really?
Averaging 4 points per game on the nation's 4th highest scoring offense this year.
Teams, everything comes in force. Except for Nick Sowers' number, that's 23. But everything other than that comes in force.
From the wise words of Moses Malone, foe.
Just want to give a quick shout out to Team Cohesion, Intramural Basketball Champions. Beat Charlie's team, beat Dom's team in the championship. Just a truly great showing. On that team, on this lacrosse team, we got Nick Sowers, we got Sam Poland, we got Lucas Roselli, we got Kerry Romega, really lacrosse heavy team, and we captured the victory. So shout out to Cohesion.
Doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, okay, Dom's still pretty salty.
No, I'm just annoyed that
We beat Dom's team.
No.
Who'd you beat in the semis?
Okay. Poland was trash talking their coach.
Who'd you beat in the
Yeah, well, they don't call anything on that. It's all about the game, Dom. Man advantage for Upper Dublin here.
Also, we were getting hacked on the way.
Thanks, Dom. Upper Dublin looking to do something. I mean, it's something. I'm not going to say anything specific because I don't know anything specific. Bardo rips a shot and it goes wide, and it's going to be Avon ball. No?
You really didn't want to do that because since there was no one backing up the shot, you wasted that man down possession for Upper Dublin, and now they're just going to run out the clock until they're all even.
Just under 3 minutes remaining here in the game.
Upper Dublin needs to make something happen. Yeah, well, let's go Cardinals chance dead from CCLC. They're losing. They're having a good time. That's all that matters. They're having a good time. Beautiful day out here to have a good time. And they're just walking it out. It's almost like in basketball where, the team's winning by a lot, so they're holding it, like, at the end of the game. Like, that's kind of lame. Just go score. Right, Charlie?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
Good point.
So is Upper Dublin, like, seceding right now, or what's up?
What'd you say?
Is Upper Dublin basically seceding right now?
Define seceding.
Like, giving up?
No, basically they're playing at the pace that Avon Grove is playing. They don't really want to attack them when Avon Grove isn't really attacking them.
Why not?
That could result in some stupid penalties, some stupid plays that Coach Sowers really doesn't want to see from his players.
Well, minute 30 remaining, and hopefully it doesn't look like the ending will be in favor of Upper Dublin, which will ultimately dethrone them from their. Oh, and the flag! Oh, and the big, and it is down. And Sam Poland trots to the box. A big throw of the flag there, really big. It was a big, warm up, load up with the flag, full extension of the arm, wind up, and throw it on up there. And that is a flag, and that's going to be a man down. Man down, yeah, definitely not what you wanted to do at the end of the game, especially if you want to get back into the game. But minute 23, not looking too bright.
Nah, it's a push from behind, 1 minute penalty.
Thanks. Next time it'll be even strength is with 1 minute or 23 seconds remaining. Oh, he's just holding the ball. Why is the ref counting? Why is the ref?
He's signaling that the winning team must keep it in the black box on Upper Dublin side. That way they can't run out the clock by running around the field. So they're keeping the game moving.
Not really, but kinda. This is stupid. I don't like this. Under a minute to play. Why don't they just play it out? This is lame.
You don't want to score a garbage goal. That's not, sportsman-like.
Yeah, this is still lame. Looks like Upper Dublin's going to suffer their first loss of the season. Not too happy with their performance. 8-5, this final score. It looks like. What?
Looks like Sam Poland left the box early before he was supposed to, and that drew another flag.
Really?
Yes.
They flew another flag?
Yes. You can see it right down over there in the shade.
Oh, wow. That's quite unsportsmanlike.
I don't know what happened. He might have been confused or...
Nah, maybe his math just didn't add up. And that's going to wrap it up here from Upper Dublin High School, where Avon Grove is going to be the better of the two teams and ultimately dethrone Upper Dublin at their 20th in the nation mark. Second in the state, probably going to go down. And Upper Dublin, I don't know what they're doing, but it looks like they're somewhat excited about the game. I'm not really sure. But, great showing by both sides. Charlie, what do we even have to say? Great game by both sides.
Yeah, you've heard David versus Goliath. This was Goliath versus Goliath. It was two great teams, great game. Very low-scoring game, final score of 8-5. But that's what you expect. Two great defensive teams, not much offense, but it was a great game to watch. Unfortunately, Avon Grove came out on top. But, maybe we'll meet again in the playoffs.
Handed Upper Dublin their first loss of the season, but I'm sure they're going to stay in the top 10, top 5, something like that in the state. But that is going to do it here from Lower Spark, where the final score is 8-5 in favor of the Avon Grove Sun Devils.
Oh boy, there are so many classes to choose from. I don't know which one to pick.
Do you want to know the best class to join this year?
Of course. I think I will join the UDTV.